Welcome to more Gran Turismo 6 Quick Match Specialtatin. Yeah, your eyes do not see you. This is actually the newest round of racing, which features rally cars around one of the Cape Rings. I honestly can't remember which one. Does it really matter? Not really. What really matters is the good racing right yonder. And well, this is a pretty good racing right yonder. Granted, it just now started, but as of now, it's pretty cotton picking good right yonder. Let's see if it stays pretty cotton picking. Nope, there's already dive bombing. Well, that was good racing for a little while, but now the Suzuki's just trying to wreck the Subaru. Suzuki doesn't even make cars anymore, I really don't think. If you pick the Suzuki, there's really no point in trying to race dirty. You're literally fighting for nothing. Your brand does not exist anymore. If you're gonna race in something that can actually race. I don't even think that car even exists on the face of the earth anymore. By now, they're probably all scrap metal. But one thing that isn't scrap metal is the Mitsubishi Lancer that's right behind it. Mitsubishi Lancers, they're not necessarily getting made anymore, but Mitsubishi at least still exists. And they might make a Lancer again, just like the Viper might be made again. Right? Right? Please? Oh, I'm getting off subject. Anyway, Suzuki versus Mitsubishi. I think I'm gonna pick the Mitsubishi here. As of now, though, that Suzuki's putting up a decent enough fight, I guess, but I think it might very well end up being a losing fight. That Suzuki is an SVX, which sounds about as stupid as GSXR/4, but, well, unlike the GSXR/4, it's not nearly as overpowered. So, well, will it get past? We'll just have to see. But I'm gonna predict yes. I ain't just saying that because I'm in the race. It's just a pretty logical prediction. And well, also speaking of predictions, I think one thing that I can also predict is this is some pretty good racing. Actually, I guess really that doesn't really need to be predicted because it's pretty obvious. I think really this is the Rootinest, Tootinest racing round. And 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 there you go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Rootinest, Tootinest racing round. Yeah. Somebody told me to say that like a year and a half ago, and for whatever reason I just now remember that. I said it in like one video, but I haven't said it in a long time. So there you go, it's the Rootinest, Tootinest racing around. Which I guess that works for this track, because as mentioned, there's a lot of round and round and round we go. Where it stops, it's pretty cotton picking obvious. Everyone knows it's the finish line, but it ain't quite to the finish line yet. Relatively speaking, we're crossing the finish line now, but there's still one more lap to go, so it doesn't really matter. But I mean, yeah, y'all get what I mean, nonetheless. But one thing that does have to end up getting got is the leader, because, well, the leader's been racing kind of caught picking dirty, blocking and wrecking early on and blah blah blah, and well, there's your karma, folks, there's your karma. So, well, now that Suzuki is behind, what a surprise, the superior car is winning. For whatever reason, Gran Turismo decided to make a Suzuki premium, but yet one of the more famous Lancers ever not. But whatever, maybe in 2008 or whatever, when this came out, Suzuki still had a little bit of potential. They were making what back then? The I don't think Suzuki was making anything relevant of a car in 2008, were they? No, I don't think they were. They should have saw their demise coming. It's like I guarantee this driver saw that he was going to get past coming, given how dirty he raced in the beginning. Or at least I would hope. But nonetheless, now it's looking like the Lancer's gonna get a win. The Suzuki is gonna get second. That's still somewhat surprising. I think honestly that Subaru might deserve second because it sort of got pushed out of the way. But, well, it's a Subaru. It has a future to it. Just like Gran Turismo 6 and Suzuki, though, they kinda don't. Sadly, this is Gran Turismo 6, but somehow it still has a better future than Suzuki. That's sort of sad, ain't it? That's sort of sad. Especially given that we're talking about Mitsubishi beating them all. Mitsubishi hasn't made anything good since the Lancer. But, well, can Gran Turismo make something good in the future? Can Mitsubishi make something good in the future? There's a possibility. For Suzuki, not so much. Yeehaw.